since we opened, we had a lot of visitors coming in. There's been a big push from a lot of locals coming to see the site, but also tourists. A lot of people that are, for example, walking or cycling in the direction of Europa Point, they've also been stopping off, and we've been hearing very good things. It's Gibraltar's first natural history museum. In fact, it's the first museum in Gibraltar since the Gibraltar National Museum in 1930. And we've tried to do it a little bit differently, a slightly more modern take to it. And a lot of it has been, encouraging people to be able to look at the natural fauna and flora there. And obviously that includes this reintroduction program of species that have been living in Gibraltar in the past, may have disappeared for various reasons, and using it as a place to reintroduce these species and possibly then, if they breed, reintroduce them in other areas around Gibraltar. Most of what happens there is in the outdoor space. So it's a really good area where, people can walk around, enjoy the views, the greenery, and some rabbits, tortoise as well that we've been introducing, and some others that we have planned for the area. The views are amazing, and obviously trying to take into account the historical value of the actual place as well.
We have a gallery within the building of photographs, our own photographs of the wildlife of Gibraltar. And, you'd be amazed at how many of those have actually been taken from Parsons Lodge itself. It's a little haven. It's fantastic for the coastal species now, but also on migration. If you think about it, if you look from there, the first thing you see is the coast of Morocco. So any migrating bird coming in over the water makes a landfall there. So it's a privileged location. And this goes in with Stuart's idea of the living museum. We have exhibits, we're showing the old fauna of Gibraltar, but we've also got that living space, and this is what we want to particularly develop as an educational facility.
Being able to offer different things to these schools where they can come down, see these things and learn a little bit about natural history, whereas in the museum we've been targeting things like, more the historical aspects, Neanderthals, etc.
One of the ideas we have now, coming in the spring now, it's right at the top, is a wonderful observatory, probably the best place in Gibraltar to observe the migration of birds of prey. So one of the things is we plan to do is to have days when we call to the public, come, and we can be there and share the experience with you. The wildflowers and the butterflies and the insects are amazing there, so that's another possibility.
It's good time of the year, next few weeks and months.
Absolutely, and one that we're starting, and you're getting the announcement here now, we're starting very shortly, is we are reopening the sieving. There's a lot of material from Gorham's Cave from last summer still to be processed and sieved. We have our own archaeologists. We also have Fran Hillers. We also have Dr. Alex Menes in the museum. And we have, who's arrived today on a 6-month sabbatical, Dr. Juanma Jimenez from University of Granada. He's the director of the ORSE project, which is with Atapuerca. They're the two biggest prehistoric projects. So the director's with us for 6 months. And we're going to reopen the sieving station in the afternoons in Parsons Lodge between 2 and 6. And we're going to open it to volunteers from the public. If you want to come and participate in find out what the species we're finding, the animals that live there and coming in the sediment, contact us, because it's going to be a wonderful experience in the next few months between now and when we go back to digging in the caves.